There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Badgers will put toe to leather and will get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So USC's offense will go on the attack first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for the defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
Listen to this, please. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. Snagged in the middle. It's Lane. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Setting up the screen. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
From the gun, give on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Trojans are on the move. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Makes the catch, it's Lemon. It's a seam wide open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Quick strike complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's great to spread the ball around and fool him, but if you've got a dude, feed him, and they are.
No doubt, Reese. That guy is a problem. I mean, you got a receiver that's so talented out wide, hard to cover. Go to him once, go to him twice. Shoot, let's go to him a 3rd time.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Jordan. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He wants to throw it again. He's got it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
How about about that first drive. The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Mason. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Got it in the middle, it's Mason. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Badgers will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Catches it at the 30. Slips through the line. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Got his man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. It's complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Makes the catch. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojans!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Northwestern showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong, but the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. From the gun, running back gets the gift. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking for a man. It's Edwards. With the catch, it's Ballard. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Badgers will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Finding an escape route. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. Snags it inside the 20. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And the Trojans are rolling down the field. Lost to throw again. Wide out trying to get it in. Give him 6. Touchdown USC.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. The give to the single back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Trying play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
He'll pull it on the read. He's loose. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Badgers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Quickly complete. No chance to run, but still a good game. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down, using the back as a receiver on the screen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And the Badgers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Badgers! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Plucks it out of the air. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The offense set for a first down play. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Quarterback running on the draw, and they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. And the pass is incomplete and charged loose by the hit. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Right down the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's Mason. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense, 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Got a man, it's Mason. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Just keeps slinging it. Throws to the wideout. Is complete. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Complete in the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
The Badgers with the 1st and 10. Looking for space, it's Dupree. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. And the Badgers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quick release on the RPO. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking for a man, it's Edwards. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. Out of the gun, the inside kid. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going to sling it on 2nd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Madison, and welcome in to the halftime update. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's head back to a great scene there in Camp Randall.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Here he comes with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Get it out on the screen. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Looking to pass. It's Edwards. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Hauls in the deep ball. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. To the ground with the back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Anthony. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Badgers are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area, but that's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping the run. This is a really big moment in this game.
To the air on 2nd down. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. If this defense can come up with a stop here, they will take a giant step toward winning this game. Looking to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as...
Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been...
Turning it on! And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The Trojans look to keep this drive humming. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Gets it out quickly. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. Caught in the backfield, it's Jordan. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be fourth down from the 23. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 13. This crowd knows when to bring it. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Touchdown, Southern Cal! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Pulls it and fires to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Looking deep down the right side. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Zings it complete to the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Bunch formation for these receivers. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. There he goes! That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The give to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. And the Badgers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Quarterback on the keeper. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll run it from the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Got his man in the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Trojans line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Trojans are on the move. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Scrambling away. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Gets it out fast. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the catch. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Offense set on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Pocket breaking down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Back to throw, it's Edwards. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
He'll throw on third down. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Trojans. The defense takes matters into its own hands. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
38, Wisconsin, 10.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. To the air on first down. And the quick shuffle pass. Guys, let's step back here and think big picture Wisconsin. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. It's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that. But Palmer, it's the body of work. Everything he did this season is going to be taken into account. And it's going to be tough, I think, for him to keep his job.
It's a combination of wins and losses this year, but it's also about who's out there. There's some good big-time candidates, some good coaches that could come in. We know they've got the money to spend, but it seems like they're going to make a change.
The Badgers will keep this drive going.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. On the run, it's Dupree. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Dupree. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, they're lost one deep down the right side. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Great place to start for this offense. They'll leave it with him. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The give to the back. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all 3 phases, this is a team we're going to be talking about very, very late in the season.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.